Welcome or welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Chica, your conscious mentor, and today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. I'm so excited, guys. Like, I have my cacao, I have my pajamas. You guys can't see, but I'm just relaxing and I cannot wait because today I'm going to be doing a pick a card group where you get to find out what this Libra full moon has in store for you. What changes, what shifts, and how are you blooming with this spring energy? Keep in mind, during this full moon, it's our first full moon during the spring equinox, so get ready. I am also excited to announce that we have our first sponsor on YouTube. I'm so excited. This video is sponsored by Keen. Keen is a website where you can actually get connected with various psychics, where you can either get a reading done on the phone or through messages and really ask any questions in the comfort of your home while you're on your way to doing errands. Whatever the time is, this is a great way to connect with some amazing psychics. This is actually the first platform that I got a reading done back like years ago, and when they reached out, I was like, this is definitely aligned. I love it. And on top of that, they've actually given me a link down below in the description box where you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So really great. And they even do a little profile figuring out what you're looking for so they can match you with the right psychic, the right astrologer, the right person that can guide you and give you the answers that you need. And you guys know that I love full moons, I love new moons, and I love being able to get confirmation of what messages I need to get. So if you are feeling called to kind of go deeper from today's reading, I would highly suggest going and looking up Keen and doing a reading with them. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do 3 or more videos every single week for you amazing, beautiful souls, and so you do not miss a video. And keep in mind, I also do full moon and new moon meditations here on the channel every single month. So I'd love to see you guys on our full moon meditation. It's going to be live on the channel at 9 p.m. Eastern time on March 28th. So get ready. It's going to be awesome. I send you distance energy healing and it's beautiful. Let's get into the reading. So first and foremost is we're going to choose from our crystals. I felt called with these 4 crystals for this full moon. The first crystal that you can choose from is Citrine. The other crystal that I felt called to share with you guys is Agonite. This is a special crystal. This is from Morocco. So beautiful. I love how it looks like a cluster, like a cosmo cluster. It's gorgeous. The next crystal, a lot of fool's gold, abundance perhaps. This is Pyrite, and I love Pyrite too. I felt called to share this. This kind of aligned with the energy right now. And the last crystal that Spirit told me to grab for you guys is the rose quartz. So this is the rose quartz. Let's see if she can, great, so you guys can see her if you feel called to her. There she is. So you can go to the description box down below and choose the crystal that you felt called to for your reading. I'll see you in your reading. Hello group Citrine, this is your reading. If you chose the Citrine, this is your crystal, and I'm going to pull out some cards and see what this full moon has for you. Let's start with our oracle deck. Ooh, she's flying. You guys are flying. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, I feel like there's one more, but I just didn't pull her yet. We'll get back to it. Yep, we have some crystals here for you guys. So Citrine is definitely an energy of just deepness, and there's a lot of just like never ending going on here. There's a lot of deep knowing as well. Let's start with this card because it's the first card I have in my hand. And this is our first card. And this card's really saying never ending story. You guys need to stop talking about all the things that are happening against you. We need to stop making those same decisions. I feel like some of you are probably in the same spot that you were probably a year from now. I feel this stagnant energy a little bit. But one thing that the universe is telling you is no matter what your story holds, whatever traumas, whatever pains that you've gone through, this full moon is definitely going to tell you that it's time to end that story. It's time to be the narrator of your own story. Don't allow your wounds to define who you are. Don't allow your pains to define who you are. Allow them to be lessons and allow them to be your superpower to deepen your relationship with your soul. That's deep. So I really do feel this. I feel like it's time for you to stop, you know, kind of being hard on yourself, being kind of facing with your insecurities and sitting in this darkness. The other card you guys got is the mending card. It's time to mend some relationships. It's time to mend yourself, your energy, your shadow. It's also time to mend, I feel like, in family. And I feel this because it's like a mother-daughter energy here. So it's time to mend some ancestral healing on a deeper level for the future and for the past. I see that here, this trauma, when we tap, and I'm saying trauma because that's what Spirit is telling me right now. When we look at the never ending, it's telling us that we're, you know, we need to release this never-ending pain. You actually might be the first person in your generation or in your family to release this karmic debt. And in the Libra, it's telling you to balance it by allowing yourself to be kind to yourself, narrate a new story for your family line and your DNA and your lifetime, and allowing yourself to mend on a deeper level. This is your time to shine. This is your time to turn the light. Through you, through your story from this lifetime, you're going to be able to shift a lot of people. I feel like a lot of you are wounded healers as well. You're empaths, you're wounded healers. You're probably people that give a lot of your energy to others. And this is your time to give to yourself and start living the stories of everyone around you and the people that you've saved. And now live the story for yourself. We're balancing here. Deep knowing. I love this card. Intuition, that's what this card is telling us. And it's kind of cute because this card looks like it's on a moon, eh? It looks like it's on a moon and it's on an owl. So the energy here is knowledge. Knowledge with this moon. I do feel like the Libra full moon is going to give you knowledge of what needs to be mended in this time, what needs to be healed. Again, it's just, there's a lot of pain that I'm feeling from this group a bit. Like when I'm talking to you, there's some pain in my stomach, my solar plexus. I definitely feel like the knowing is important. And I want to kind of go over this one because this is deep. Give me a second here. Intuition, listening to the oracle within. Empathy and high sensitivity. I told you guys we're empaths. I knew it. As soon as I pulled these cards, I was like, you guys are just, you're letting yourself block what you need to speak, what you need to say, what you need to heal. You know, there's a deep knowing of an intuition of what the next steps are. You need to just block out just giving to everyone else and allowing, again, your pains to define where you're moving forward. This card is kind of your centered card. This is kind of your story. We need to start narrating a new story for our family line, for ourselves, for our soul, for our future kids, for our future generation. There is a knowing, there is a knowledge. And I will say with the equinox happening during this time and our first full moon during the spring equinox, the layers, the dimensions and the layers of the world are kind of thinner. What I mean by that is you might get a presence of an ancestor that will come to you to give you some knowledge and knowing. There might be some intuitions of you noticing a little bit of like more angel numbers, maybe a certain reminder of your grandmother, grandfather, or someone in a passing that you know that can give you more guidance and knowledge about your ancestral line here. The next card I got is the Fates. I love this card. How cute. How cute is this card? The Fates, right? This is a 17 card. I don't know why I felt called to put that number because I know some people might be seeing certain numbers at this time. So that number really aligns here. So really understanding karma. Oh my gosh, guys. Again, it's going ancestral. There is a lot of karma debt. So Libra is going to show you to balance the karmic debt that your life and your soul has, but also the karmic debt that your family line has. And it's time to let go of it. It's time to release it. You know that you cannot change without changing this. You know that you cannot take the next steps of your manifestations, of creating a life that you want, of creating a business that you want, of creation. I just feel creation coming in because trauma is derived as a block to prevent us from creating. And if you touch the citrine, if you felt called to the citrine, you're probably longing for this healing. You're longing to end this pattern, this cycle again. So here it says you cannot change without the knowing of things. Let's see what we have for some chakra cards because I feel like you guys have some chakra cards that we can align here. Oh my gosh. Your energy, you guys need to ground it a little bit. Oh, self-worth, first card we got here. So you need to really focus on self-worth. I do feel we're looking at the sacral here. Citrine is, I want to show you guys again, this citrine crystal is all about the sacral. It's all about creating. It's all about our ability to not feel guilty or shame from all of the karmic debt that we're holding. This is not you. This is deeper. This is deeper healing that the Libra is bringing you to balance out during this time. And right now, you need to start looking at your worth. You need to sit in your throne. You can't allow other people to tell you what throne to sit into. And your ancestors, again, are coming in. You got another card. Man, guys, you're sacral. So I'm going to say this just because this is what's coming through for me. If you are in this group, you need to work on your sacral. Breathing into the sacral, the womb space, the lower stomach, and really focusing on what is blocking you from creating the life that you want. What things have been repetitive your whole life? You know, start to think about these things. There is guilt that is held from maybe someone, whether it's a past person or just a certain thing that your soul has had in its DNA because it's an ancestral level. But there is some guilt. There is guilt of wanting to mend and heal. And you kind of feel like you're not worthy to heal. I don't know why, but there's this aspect of it. Your fate can't change unless you are ready to open up to that. Again, your guides are going to come through prayer. So your angels and your guides are just answering really quickly here. They really want you to know. So call in, whether it's prayer, whether it's meditation, whatever way that you connect with your guides, they want you to connect with them during this Libra full moon. So I'm really seeing out of all of the readings so far that there is a deep knowing of something that you need to mend in your ancestral line. And this is something that has been lingering generation and generation, and it's time for the Libra full moon to help you balance it along with the spring equinox that is happening during this full moon. Now call in your guides. This is time for you to put away the ego, to put away the aspect of guilt and feeling like I don't deserve that support, and step into that self-worth. I know it's hard. I know it is. Coming from someone who has gone through the trauma, I know it's hard, but I can tell you that if you don't heal this, it's blocking you from abundance. It's blocking you from your ability to connect deeper with your partner. It's blocking you from your ability to create the life you want. If you feel stagnant energy, this is why. This is exactly why. So the Libra full moon is going to force things to balance. They're going to remove things that are imbalanced. They're going to highlight things that need to be changed. And it's all coming from creating the life that you want, and also karmic debt. Really trying to come from a space of that's, you know, collectively able for all of you guys to align, but I'm just feeling a lot of healing coming in this time for you. Your cards just flew out, guys. Okay, so we have three amazing affirmations. So let's start with the first, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I want you to write that down below. Freedom. You decide the freedom that you want. You decide what you want to feel free about, what you want to be happy about in your life. No one else but you. So you need to decide that. What do you need to free from? You need to free yourself from the guilt. You need to free yourself from feeling that you are not worthy. You need to free yourself from feeling like someone in your family line has told you that you are not worthy. You need to free yourself from telling this never-ending story that you are defined by your pains and what has happened in your life. You are not. So I really want you to think about this. The other card I got is denial. So where is the denial in your life happening? Where are you denying what needs to be done? And this card says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. Take that fear whenever you feel fearful of change, of guilt, of shame, of thinking that you are worthy of whatever that is holding you back. I want you to go back and say, why do I deny it? Allow your fear to be your superpower, to allow you to know what needs to be changed in your reality right now. Remember, your reality can change any minute. You decide that. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, right? A lot of you guys here are also having some money block issues. You're having some success issues. You're having issues maybe in your business, your career. You're just feeling a little bit blocked, and a lot of like clutter. I just feel a lot of like, oh my God, clutter. That's what Spirit's doing with me here. So success is going to come the moment that you're able to create and creating space to know that you are worthy of that success, to not feel guilty, to start to work on your career and not taking care of certain family members and people in your life. So I just feel like this is important. One advice I will give to the Citrine group is create energetic boundaries during this Libra full moon. This is a time for you to really sit down with yourself and say, who are the people that I'm just putting too much of my energy for, and not to feel guilty because this is your self-care. And understand not to be in denial of the things that are highlighted during the Libra full moon. You want change, do you? Yes, accept it. You're at this reading right now. You want change. So if you want change, start changing that mindset. Start changing that space. Let's see if there's any cards from the Work Your Life deck. They just came out right away. So we have 2 cards. We have the Great Gathering, and it is all coming together, intuitive hit. So even when you feel like things are just not working, it's always coming together. I know it's chaotic. I know things are shifting. I know that I'm telling you that there's so much going to be changing and so much that the universe is helping you out with. And sometimes it feels like it's a never-ending process, but just know that there is a great gathering of a huge presence of ancestors, of knowledge, of just support that is beyond the realms that you see in this dimension. And you just need to ask. Remember the prayer card. You know, call into meditation, call into space to ask them for help. They're actually like waiting for you. Like they keep telling me, Shika, tell them that I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for you to know that you need to help me. Like, help me. I need support. Put that hand up. Sisterhood. This is the last card. So teach yourself how to come from this space. And again, this is a very feminine energy. We're working a lot with the sacral chakra with all of these cards and some solar plexus of our identity and who we are. So here it's just all talking about the sisterhood of the rose. How can I be a student throughout this process of learning about where my shadow can be my power? And how can I also be the teacher in this space, okay? Another thing I will call in that's just coming through right now is to look up your Chiron group, Citrine. Look it up and see what is aligning here. What are the lessons in your Chiron? Your Chiron's in your birth chart. That is your soul lessons. Look it up and search up Chiron in Virgo, Chiron in Scorpio, whatever it is, and focus on that. You know, start brainstorming on where the lessons are being taught and where you need to be balanced throughout your soul lesson in your Chiron. That's a great shadow work to work in, even prior to the full moon, but going into the spring equinox. So that is your reading, group Citrine. I hope you aligned with it. Let me know what came through for you, what cards you were just like, Shika, yes, you're speaking to my soul. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please tell me more. If you told me, let me know what is aligning with you, how you're feeling at the end of the reading. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do these readings quite often. I'm loving them. They're just so fun, and I love channeling and helping you guys out. And don't forget to mark on your calendar back here on the 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern time for a healing. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in your next video. Hello group Agonite, welcome to your reading. I'm just gonna let you see your beautiful crystal. This is what you need to know about this Libra full moon and what is the lessons that you have. Let's start with your oracle cards here and see what spirit has for you. Whoa, they're speaking quickly. Let's see, group Agonite, what cards we have. Ooh. Grounding. No wonder you chose the Agonite. I feel your energy is just a little bit anxious. We need to breathe. Let's breathe a couple times here. Let's take some breathers. Okay. We have 4 cards for you here, lovelies. So the first card I have is Imagine. Imagine how life would be without fear. Imagine how life would be without worrying about what the next step was. Imagine how life would be when you can just be in your space, be in your energy, and trust in the universe. So what this is showing you that you need to start to maybe think about how to release some stagnant energy. You need to manifest some new things. I'm feeling that a lot. In order for you to have strength to manifest the new things, you need to follow your intuition of what your guides are asking you to balance first. So definitely just stop focusing so much on what's not working, Focus on what will work. You know, the more that you say I can't is the more that you can. And I feel, again, there's just a lot of, this group is manifesting, but they just don't have that confidence in themselves. So I need you guys to do that, especially right now with the springtime. It's time for us to flourish and to start to create that new energy. We want to do that. New life. This is why I'm saying to imagine. This is why Spirit's telling you here. So there's a new life happening, new maybe soulmate, new dating. You're just feeling the spring energy. Maybe you're dyeing your hair differently. Maybe you're getting your nails done. You just feel like you need something new. Like you're tired of being at home and you need some new energy. You need a new type of workout. Like there is just this new presence of energy that is coming through. And let's see what it has here. But okay, so we have birth, a new idea, growth, opportunities, and a breath of fresh air. Life renews itself. So you need to keep renewing, allowing yourself to kind of flow with the energy. If you guys group here, if you guys haven't watched my video about this spring equinox, look in the description box. You'll see it there. Go watch it because there's a lot of new energy and I talk about that a little bit more on the spring equinox. So here's just saying, you know, bringing new opportunities will bring you new fortune, will bring you abundance. Fearing about what isn't working, again, looking at your bank account, seeing what that is, you know, not balancing, you know, this trust for universe is going to really prevent you from having this new life. So the Libra is going to force you to show you what you're fearing and what you need to start to create new imaginative like expression. And we're not looking at just like, what am I manifesting in the month from now, from the next full moon? We're thinking of like, where am I manifesting my dream home, honey? Like the way where I want to retire. We're thinking about where I want to be in my career. Do I want to be a boss person who's like doing it what I love from my heart, working my heart space, doing that space, being a creative? Whatever it is, you just need to stop worrying about what's not working. Okay, so chop wood. I've been getting this card a lot for you guys this month. Chop the wood. Let's kind of focus on chop wood here. So my first question I'm going to ask you is there anything that you are preventing yourself from releasing right now in your life? If there is, please type it down below and say, I release it now. Being grounded every day is important. And sometimes that increases by being with humility. What does humility mean? Being honest, being vulnerable. Some of you guys have a face up. Maybe some of you lost trust from certain people recently. You know, this year has been crazy and some of us have just kind of left on the face of the earth. And i.e. you've lost some trust in some of you. Maybe some of you guys are some Scorpios or maybe a certain sign like myself where you're probably feeling a little less trust, you know, or a Gemini perhaps. So here I just really feel like you're ground every day. Ask yourself, what can I do every single day to ground my energy? It doesn't have to be closing your eyes, meditating, humming, chanting. It can be different ways. It can be simply just eating, you know, your favorite meal and breakfast without your phone and being grateful for that meal. It could be walking with, you know, the earth, sitting under a tree, connecting with the earth and just being there in the moment. How can you bring yourself to be in the moment more every single day as opposed to, you know, just always thinking about the fear and anxiety of what isn't done, what isn't working for you, and what you need to change. It's all about balance. So for some of you guys, it might just mean you need to be honest with what chores you haven't been doing because you've been distracted with the whole anxiety of what isn't working right now. You need to release a little bit of attachment from outcomes. So I do see this with your manifestation imagination that's coming through. That's why universe is asking you to think about what new things you want to manifest, what new life that you want, because you're losing motivation here. So chopping the wood means we just need to start over. We need a fresh blank street. We just need a new fresh start. Stop holding on and being in denial that things aren't working out for you. I'm sorry, I have to be that friend. I love you, but you need to stop holding on to those things that you know deep in your heart is not working for you. If the universe is pushing out a certain job, a certain person, a certain thing, a certain friend, a certain like new idea that you just is not working, you need to go back to the drawing board and go back to your why. You need to go back to that space. The other card that I have here, ooh, it's just fallen for you here, guys. The other card I have here is the Sea card, and I love this card. And it says, to the sea. And I love this because the sea is ever ending. It's so big, it's so energetic. The sea is a space where we never know where we're going. It's a metaphor. For the Agonite group, you guys, it's really just saying that if we can just trust that the ocean will bring us to our destination, and wherever destination we are meant to be brought, we can create a new life that we want for ourselves, for our kids, for our family, for myself, for my soul and my conscious self, then I'm going to be able to imagine and create that manifestation into my life. But until you release that denial, until you release and put down those walls of feeling like everything has to be a certain way, everything has to be perfect, I'm sorry, but it's just going to prevent you. That's what's blocking you in this Libra full moon. That's what's blocking you from your energy. Let's see what, woo, you guys are just flowing with cards here. Spirit's like, let's talk to you. Agonite group. Whoa, you guys are just here. This card's reaching out to me here. It's popping out to me. It keeps on coming out for you guys. Okay, so we have some chakra cards that I want to share with you. Creation. You guys are getting creation twice. You really need to listen to that. If you need confirmation on creating this new idea, taking a new direction, this is telling you do it. This is literally telling you time to make some new creations in your life, new energy, time to get rid of the old. It's not time to hold it on and just play it safe here. Second card is Quest. Guys, you're just getting all of this stuff. What is holding you back from all of this is your fear. Like, universe has everything lined up for you, every opportunity. Even when you don't think you have a solution, there is always a solution for you. And they're saying that they have it for you. There is a quest that you're going to be taking. This new venture, the sea, remember I gave you the sea card that came out here? Remember this card? So the sea, you're going out into the sea, you're questing into a new venture. And when you surrender, the new destination is something that you never expected, yet your soul knows it is meant for you. Discovery. Self-discovery. So again, I'm just feeling a lot of just like the thing that is holding you back from your spiritual expansion, your gifts, your ability to grow and do that shadow work even deeper, is that you are just fearing. You are just fearing so much from this reality and from the old that is preventing you from discovering a part of you that is going to help you create the life that you want. The next card is Workaholic. Okay guys, we need to talk. When this card comes out, this is just a warning for me. What does that mean? Okay, Chica, like, tell me. The Libra full moon is telling you that you are probably going to be working a lot or attempted to work because maybe grief or pain, I'm feeling my heart here, is coming up. And if for some of you are going through a breakup, because Agonite, there's chaos. I'm telling you, there's so much chaos happening. And you guys specifically are looking for groundingness. You don't ground yourself by working more. And that's what the universe is telling you. Stop working your butt off. Stop working to the ground. This is not the time to work to the ground. This is the time to take a step back, take a break, because when you're doing workaholic, if you're keeping yourself busy, is actually avoidance. It's escapism. You're escaping from what you need to change in order for you to be on that quest and create something new. And that escapism is because you're scared. And you need to release that fear. So something I will share with you guys is I just want you to ask yourself this shadow work question for this Libra full moon. I want you to ask yourself, what am I fearing of my reality right now? What am I scared of right now? Be honest with yourself. Do not deny, be honest. And while you ask this question, look in the mirror and stare at yourself for 5 minutes and let me know what comes up. We're going really deep here. Okay guys, we have 2 cards that came up for you and I was like, are these your cards? No, universe is like, these are your cards. So the first card that's standing out is no, postpone. So as soon as I was talking about workaholic, this card came out. It's not time. It's not time to act on stuff. It's time to plan. It's time to plan what you want to manifest, script what you want to manifest, create new things, do those things. It's not time to work more. It's not time to, I'm not doing something right. It's time for something new. You're turning to a new page right now. We're not gonna make something that has run out of its lifetime push more, okay? This is off to the new step. So this Libra full moon's gonna teach you that balance. The next card is what lights you up. Again, you guys need to light yourself up. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel safe? What lights you up at the end of the day? Not what, you know, you're scared of, so you need to hold on to it because there is no definite of what could happen. Remember, it's always going to work out for you. That's what the universe is saying. Break the chains. So some of you guys, this is a pattern. Your soul has done this again. This escapism has happened before. So this fear that you're feeling as I'm doing your reading on the specific thing that keeps coming up as I do this reading with you, ask yourself, when has this happened before? Now this might be from this lifetime. This also might not be from this lifetime. But I do see that there is a chain that needs to break, and you need to rewrite the future here. You need to rewrite who you are. You need to rewrite what your journey is. You guys are kind of soul searching right now. And I know when you're soul searching, you might look in the mirror and say, who is this person? But at the same time, that person was always there. It was just behind escapism. And that escapism could be, you know, toxic addictions. It could be many things. But when we take a step away from all of the clutter, all of the things that we put ourselves into, we can find the true identity of who you look at in the mirror. I always say that the eyes is entering the soul, and I think that is really where you guys need to connect there, is your eyes. Let's get some affirmations for you guys to finish up your reading. Group Agonite, let's see what affirmations we have for you. Okay, so we have 3 that came out for you guys, and they are all, most of them are throat chakra and third eye. So again, there's a lot of mental sabotage. I'm just sharing so much coming through. That's the fear you're coming here is there's so much mental like planning of like where you think you are, but you've done so much work. You need to give yourself this credit, and you're about to venture on a new quest. So before you get to that point, you need to surrender. The first card is discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, okay? Not what I think I will fail at, what I set my mind to. Can't does not exist, right? It should not exist with you right now because you are creating something that is never ending for you, and it's so amazing. The next card that I got for you guys is friendship. I understand that a friend is in a life for a reason. So again, there's so much change happening, and that's why you guys are also stagnant. Some of you might have lost some people in your life, and it's making you feel lost, like there's no one that you connect with. Hello, I'm your friend. The family here is your friend. That's why I made this YouTube channel here. Understand that this Libra full moon is going to tell you that people are meant to come and go in your life, and some are meant to stay forever, and they are soulmates and even soul friendships. But you need to understand that this new venture of your discovery, you're gonna leave behind some people. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This new creation, this new quest, this new version of yourself is going to leave behind some people, and some of these people are old friends for many years. But just know that you are not losing anything. You are just making room for new relationships. So rip that band-aid, honey. I got you. You're gonna get through it, but you need to do that. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. I know it's lonely as you transition into this new version of yourself, but you are never, ever alone. Remember that. We are all in a different story, a different state that we're going through, and I know sometimes it's scary, but every time you feel fear of loneliness, tell yourself that I am never alone. This is also a great tip that came through for me for Agonite group. I want you after this reading to go and call in your guides and meditate for 5 minutes with this and surrender releasing fear and see what comes up for you. I am so excited to see the quest that you go through and the amount of discovery that you're gonna get after this Libra full moon, and you're gonna get that confirmation, trust me. I'm so happy you did this reading, and let me know down below what resonated with you, as well as put in your calendar on the 28th of March. We're meeting back here at 9 p.m. Eastern time for a live meditation and healing. I'd love to see you there to help you discover more of yourself and find yourself more. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello Pirate group, welcome to your reading. I'll let you have one more look at your beautiful crystal. Look at this crystal. And let's get into your reading on what exactly that you need to know for this Libra full moon on March 28th. Let's start with the oracle cards, shall we? Let's see what we have. Pyrite group. Spirit, please share these beautiful crystals to this group. Ooh, we're getting some deep, interesting ones, Pyrite group. Maybe for you, you're manifesting something. Ooh, definitely. I feel that. Okay, so if you got this, woo, you are fire, Pyrite group. I understand why you felt this energy. Libra is showing you what balance can do. You've been on your game. You've been on your game and you're ready for the truth. Let's start with the first one, a leg up. And I love the polar bear. Anyone been feeling connected to the bear here? So this card is all about understanding where I need that support, where I need that leg up, where I need that guidance in my life and being honest with it. The card that I'm gonna read here is receive help and delegating authority and interdependence. So what this basically says is help is coming your way in life. And when that help and that door opens, understand that teamwork is going to help you. And with teamwork, you can still be independent. You guys like to do things on your own. You don't like anyone helping you. You are very independent. You want to show people that you can be successful the way that you want to do. But right now, universe is going to bring you to release that pride from your ego and step into, hello, I need a leg up. I need some support. I need a break. I need someone to help me right now. So I definitely feel that surrender coming in. Now the next card, man, this is really telling me what this group is. You guys need to start working from your heart. Loyal heart. Have you been loyal to the people that you love in your life lately? Has someone been loyal to you lately? I'm just feeling loyalty is so important. And what this card is telling you is during this full moon, it's teaching us to check in with our heart and to see where we are with loyalty. How are we loyal to ourselves? And how are the people around us loyal? So, you know, loyalty and devotion is going to be needed for us to be successful. We can't expect ourselves to just give up on ourselves, right? And universe is asking you for any circumstance that's happening right now, divine is always protecting you with love and unconditional love. You need to know that. You need to know that they're never going against you. They're never wanting the worst for you. And that's why they're bringing a door, they're bringing a helper. That might be an angel, that might be a spirit guide, that might be a guardian, or it might just be someone in your life right now that's going to support you to help you get you back into balance during this full moon in Libra. So I definitely feel like that. I also feel like asking yourself, have you shown loyalty to the loved ones? So for some of you who are in a relationship or even in a friendship, have you been loyal to other people, or have you been just so focused on money, abundance in your career that you haven't been able to show that, you know? Love language is coming out. Do you know your love language? Look it up and make sure that you know your partners as well. This is a great time to practice balance in your relationship and trusting that the universe is always protecting you even when there's conflict that arises. The next card I got is truth be told. So there are some truths that are going to be shown to you during this time. And you know, some of the truths are not what you expected. I love this card because it's an owl. The owl represents knowledge and the door opens. So there are two doors opening. We got two confirmation, the leg up with the divine helping you, the truth be told, and you got the loyal heart. So you're getting so many signs that you need to know that you're being supported. You need to know that the universe is always working with you, never against you. So honesty, accepting things for face value and not looking deeper into it, not looking for what it's not looking for a different definition of what it is. Be transparent and communicate. A lot of you need to communicate from your heart. You need to communicate a little bit deeper here. There's a block of something that you're not sharing with the people around you and with yourself. The next card that we have is milk and honey, because we need both in order for us to see the love, okay? So we have some milk and honey, and I love this one because they go hand in hand, but I think the deepest meaning here with the milk and honey is that tasting of prosperity. Why did you guys get connected to this? Hello? Because this is fool's gold. This represents prosperity. So prosperity, opportunities are born, and authenticity, nurturing abundance and trusting that your needs are met. This is a great time, Libra, full moon, and even days after, to do some money tapping. There are some limiting beliefs happening that you think that the universe doesn't have your back, and it's gonna cause you to have some financial blocks. In order for you to avoid that, the universe is coming through to open a door. It could be some unexpected money. It can also be that like maybe a bill is paid for you or something, but you need to trust because the universe is balancing things for you. Things will work out. Things are gonna work out. But all I can say is you're getting the abundance you need. You are trusting. When you can trust and trust in what you're being told, and see the truths that are being told and see what divine is working with you, not against you, with everything through the past few months. Even if, you know, Mercury retrograde was a little deep for you, if it was, let me know down below with a star emoji. But all you need to know, guys, is here. It's really, really telling you this is your time. This is your time to really understand that your prosperity is coming, and that honey, that land of honey and milk is here. That job you want is here. That opportunity you want is here. There's gonna be some news about money and prosperity and abundance coming here. And abundance is an energy. It's part of our life. Remember, money is energy. Everything is energy. So the more that we nourish that energy towards building that relationship with money and abundance and not materializing it, the more they'll be able to understand that, you know, money has only the value of which you see it for. So this Libra full moon is definitely going to balance your perspective of money. Let's see what cards we have for the chakra, my pirate group, because you guys, I love you. You guys know I love you, right? Put a heart emoji if you guys know I love you. Okay, card. You're getting some cards here. We're in here, but it's like, oh, okay, we got it. We got some cards. We got a lot of cards for you guys. First card, we have insecurities. You're a little bit insecure about your finances right now. That needs to go. You need to trust. Okay, someone lost your trust in the past. We need to get this person to release. You need to forgive this insecurity a little bit more within yourself. Be nicer to yourself. Perseverance. There's going to be a point leading up to this chaotic energy as we are in the spring equinox for you to feel like you can't keep going. And universe, that's why that door was opening. That's why they're telling you with the heart, the loyalty of love, which I want to show you guys again. Where is it? Where's this card? Here it is. Loyalty, heart. That's why they're coming in. That's why they're telling you that love, energy, and support is coming in. That's why they're saying that a leg up. They're giving you a leg up because you need to be perseverant, because right when you're about to give up on yourself, that's when you're going to be close to what you need to manifest and what you're getting. Dissipating. So how am I being hard on myself and comparing myself? I love this one because it's showing this woman watching TV and this animal's like, what is she doing, right? So it's like you are telling yourself that you're not good enough. You might be comparing yourself from social media, honeys. During the Libra full moon, this is a great time, group Pyrite, to do a social media detox. I just feel like there's a lot of comparison with family members, friends, and just where you are in your life and your abundance and your money, and you're just like, you're materializing it. It's time to let go of that and balance that and come from the space of love and not be hard. And you're releasing those old beliefs. Again, release came through again. You're releasing these old beliefs of money, of insecurities, of I don't need help, of I don't need support, of I need to value myself. And by that, you are going to be gifted and blessed with so much good stuff. Gratitude. How do I transition, Chica, from coming from insecurities? This is your card. So going with the milk and honey, this card goes with gratitude. Start being grateful around this time for what you have, because if you're not grateful for what you have, that will leave your life. I always tell people that every single day, minute, moment, and just us talking right now is a gift. And the Libra full moon is going to teach you that the prosperity that you were looking for was here all along. As cheesy as it sounds, it was there all the time. You just had to get away from yourself, get away from your ability to not see that the insecurities that you put and played in your mind of, you know, this fear behind money and feeling like all this work towards your business, your career, towards cleaning up, doing the shadow work didn't go anywhere. It is going somewhere, and it's going to be shown here. Now, one thing I will actually suggest you guys, and I told the other group to do this as well, is for you to look up your Chiron. What is your Chiron? It's your soul lessons in your birth chart. So if your Chiron's in Virgo, you can look up Chiron and Virgo and read up about it, because that might actually show you where there are some pains in your abundance and relationship with money and see, does this affect my relationship with money and abundance, and holding that and feeling like I am worthy of that. I am worthy of that space, as opposed to looking at what's not working against me here. I also have a video on the top things that you need to know about this spring equinox. It's going to affect you for sure. So go and check it out down below. I have it there. Let's see what angel cards we got for you guys. Ooh, deep stuff here. So the first thing we got is the Priestess. How are you being called to lead? How are you being called to lead in what you want in your life? How are you being called to lead with your heart? Not with your mind, not with your money, your bank account, not with what you have. That is so on point. And the fact that there is a lion in this card, I don't know if you guys can see this. There's lions here. The lion energy is so powerful. You just have this like roaring energy of just like, I want what I can and I deserve it. I am grateful for it, like feeling this energy. And when you can push away from the insecurities and push away from feeling like no one is supporting you, no one is here for you, you have it. Like you literally have everything that you want for this Libra full moon, what you want to manifest. Unbound, releasing soul patterns and contracts from past lives. So I always say that if people have money issues or money relationship blocks, that is usually connected with a trauma or a past life. And for this group specifically, there is some past life karmic things going on. There is a past life of maybe someone who stole money from you, perhaps someone who took money from you, someone that you couldn't trust. Maybe there is even in this lifetime, you're seeing that here, but maybe that there was someone that actually, like your relationship with money, like there was always little money around your house and you just lived in a house where it was just really frugal and you had to think about the next meal. You had to think about all those stuff. Or maybe you were around that with your parents and you took that energy. There's a lot of soul patterns that your soul has been through, and money has always been like a derived explanation of what you're having an issue with. During the Libra full moon is going to teach you to balance and to let go of those soul lessons. You're going to get some information from that. Remember, during the spring equinox, this is the first full moon for the spring equinox, and during the Libra full moon, the realms are going to be a little bit deeper. It's going to be thinner, which means that your soul self and soul memories are going to come through. You might even be able to ask your spirit guides and say, hey, I just want to learn more about this block about money and abundance. Can you show me more? You might end up getting dreams. You might end up getting moments and stuff leading up to this Libra full moon. So just trust, because they're going to give you some messages. With that information brings you to the Sisterhood of the Rose. So how can I be a student and a teacher with what I am learning? How can I step into learning how to work with my heart with money and not look at it just like I need $10,000 every month to be successful? Like I want to support 100 people in what I want to do, and with that the money will follow. You know what I mean? So this is where we need to devote ourselves to being a student and a teacher, leading in what we want to do, but also teaching ourselves in what we are meant to say as well. So that is a tip. Okay, so let's get some affirmations here, and I think we're gonna end that reading. Guys, your cards are just like killing it. I'm really excited for you to just see this abundance that's coming through for you. Okay, Pyrite group, let's get you a card. Let's see what's coming through. Ooh, okay, that was quick. There's one more. Oh my God, the cards that I just saw, guys, it's already speaking to me for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's start with success. What a card, the first card. I know that there is a didn't speak there. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. You got that heart card, remember? You got the loyal heart. When I can love what I do, when I can love money as opposed to not looking at my bank account because I'm scared to see how much less money that I spend, when I can build a relationship with myself and understanding that abundance is based on my energy and law of attraction, that's where it comes from. I can be successful with anything I do. It doesn't matter where the world is right now. It doesn't matter what my family says. If I can see and be grateful for what I have, come from a space of love, able to be honest with myself and my being and my insecurities and face them, I can be successful. And the Libra is going to teach you how to be successful by balancing your energy and relationship with abundance around you. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Stop looking at your social media. Remember the dissipating card that we got before? This is relating to this. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Money, what they're doing online, what they're saying, like that is only part of their story. We all have the same story, remember? Envy is not going to bring you anywhere, but envy will definitely teach you where you are losing or feeling like you have a lack of in your life when it's an illusion. Right? So understanding that, how can I look at someone? This is a great shadow work question for you, Pyrite group. How can I look at someone and say, what can they teach me? What can they teach me in this space? How do they mirror some of my lessons as a conscious being, and how can I learn from that? Okay? The last card I got is peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So when you can do that, you're gonna be so at peace. You're just gonna attract so many amazing opportunities. It's going to be so crazy. You're gonna be like, where was my life 3 months ago? 3 months from this reading, guys, you're gonna change so much if you take everything that I mentioned. You're gonna feel so at peace with yourself. You're gonna be like, who was that person? Who was that person back in March? I don't even know. Like somewhere, ooh, like that energy is out. You're gonna feel so at peace because you're gonna speak your truth. You're gonna speak and communicate what is what makes you happy in life. So really understanding that I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Love releases all negative energy. Love releases the wound of abundance, feeling like I'm not worthy, and the insecurities of money. Love releases and heals it all. So when we can come from that space, everything is okay. So I hope you guys love this reading. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Let me know what resonated with you down below in the comment section, and know that you can tap into this space of abundance, but your abundance is all dependent on your energy. And you need to see that you are worthy of that money. It is literally in the corner of your door right now, but you need to see it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do 3 or more videos every single week. And to put in your calendar, on March 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we meet here for energy healing for the Libra full moon. So I will see you guys there. See you in the next video. Welcome, Rose Quartz group, to your reading. Here's your beautiful crystal. Feeling that loving energy. I love rose quartz. Let's get into your reading. We're going to start with the oracle cards and see what you have to know about this Libra full moon on March 28th. What messages Spirit has for you. The first card I'm getting is really interesting, so let's see what else comes through. I feel like there's one more. Okay, so we have some cards here. We have a lot of cards, guys. Okay, let's start here. Feeling called to start with this card that came out. So the first card we got is the breathe card. Breathe. You need to take a breath, take a moment to breathe. There's a little bit of anxiety from this group coming from your heart. Maybe you're feeling tightness. Let's just breathe here for a second. Let's just be in the moment here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. When we can breathe through situations and breathe into ourselves, we can feel more at ease in our heart and more at ease in loving ourselves more, and learn so much more in the lessons that the universe is giving us. The next card I'm feeling called to pull out is round and round. So there is a lot of chaos happening in this energy, and you specifically, Rose Quartz group, you're probably feeling it the most. You're just feeling everything either crumbling, or just things have been shifting so quickly and you just don't know where to start. And you know, the same cycles just keep on happening during this time, and the Libra is showing it again. So this is a great time to breathe in the essence and bring time for peace and self-care. But most importantly, do not avoid at this time the cycles that are repeating during this chaos. You can't control what's happening because there's a reason why the universe is showing it to you, but you can definitely breathe through it and be an observer during this time. So with chaos comes clarity, but I know it's hard to see that right now, but the Libra full moon will teach you that. Deep knowing. All of the stuff that I just feel like all the things that are shown in this Libra full moon, these are all things that you know need to be done. And it's crazy that this card has a moon and an owl, because here for you specifically, the chaos is teaching you the knowing of what you need to change in your life and what you need to balance. Maybe it is to eat healthier. Maybe it is to change your routine. Maybe it is to finally decide to release that friendship or whatever thing that is still in your life from a year ago that you still haven't released. There is a deep knowing of what is meant to be done, and the universe is just confirming it for you. Why? So this is going to come in, a lot of you guys in this group are probably either manifesting something around love or just like wanting something in that heart space. Maybe you're just feeling just a bit of anger in the heart lately, and you need to ask yourself why. Why is there so much chaos happening in your life right now? Why are you feeling so stressed? I'm just feeling so called to bring this calming energy to you because I'm feeling that. Why, without your why, you really can't allow yourself to bring understanding to the situation. So even in the chaos, you have to ask yourself, why is the universe showing me this during these full moon in Libra? You know, why are all these things coming down or leaving my life at this time? Why do I feel lonely? Why do I need to go through this for me to learn a deeper understanding of my life, of my spirit, of who I am as a being? And I think that is just so important. We have another one here, which I really am, this card has been coming out so much for a lot of them. So how can I ground myself every day? This aligns so much with the breathing. So again, you guys are just putting so much stress on yourself recently. During this Libra full moon, it's asking you to ground yourself. It's asking you, you know, how can I bring peace? How can I bring a, you know, just natural feeling of love and meditating every day, perhaps. Maybe receiving those aha moments by breathing and just being in this now. Don't get distracted by the chaos. Don't get distracted by other people's situations. Don't get distracted by, I just feel like there's like an energy vampire or someone that's just putting out their energy and you're getting distracted. Maybe some of you take on energy easily, and that's why you just, again, you're feeling that space for the heart, the rose quartz. But I definitely feel like in this time, it's time for you to create a routine of meditation. Try to do a different meditation routine right now during the full moon. It's going to help you transition during this chaotic energy. Breathing more in your moments, you know, put a reminder, I need to breathe 3 times right now, 3 times a day, and just say breathe. Take a moment to breathe, you know. Breathe right now while you're here. Take some breaths here with me as you're listening to this. But this is definitely a time for how can I have more rest and surrender and just be in flow with the energy, and that will allow me to have that aha moment that I need for me to understand the chaos that is being shown. Come to the edge. Oh my God, you guys are just getting so many cards here of deep knowing, come to the edge. With this really connects with the why. So when we can know the why of what we're meant to do and why we're here in this time, we can come deeper into ourselves. We can come into trusting ourselves. So bringing courage and faith is going to help you in this overwhelming time. And I know it's so easy for you to get distracted again from the chaos, get distracted by the cycles that you haven't changed in your life, get distracted by maybe the cycles of other people that are just not changing, and you're doing everything in your willpower for them to change. You need to come back to yourself and say, how can I bring courage and accepting this is what it is, and take risk at this time. So there's a lot of action and overcoming fear throughout this chaos and change that's happening around you. And it's going to help expand your soul so much deeper, Rose Quartz group. Let's get some cards. I feel like we need some more deeper messages. And as soon as I said that, these cards fell out. So let's see what other cards are coming through. Okay, so we have a lot of cards. Let's start with this card. No postpone. So this card is just a confirmation no card. If you need this, here's your clarification. Here is your confirmation here. So now is not the time to act and make brash decisions. Please do not make any decisions during the Libra full moon. This is time to take a break. This is a time to gather with your guides and know that you are completely guided throughout this time. And they're telling you to come to that edge. They are telling you to take that courage. Your guides will come and visit you to help you and understand why you need to take courage in certain parts of your life. Again, I feel this so much in your love life, in your relationships, in just loving yourself, your relationship with your soul, with your being, with who you are as a person. Then we also have you are divinely guided. How or what are the odds that you got this card next? So during this time, you're gonna feel a lot of self-doubt, but again, breathe through it. Have a deep knowing that your soul knows how to guide itself through it, and know that you're divinely guided. Simply just ask your guides every time you feel fear and you need courage, guides, angels, guardians, please be with me now. Say it down below in the comment section. That's all you need to say. They are literally always there. You guys are getting some deep cards. Again, I just feel this. Uplifting humanity. So a lot of you guys, your purpose is to uplift the world, but you also have to understand that you can't save everyone if they're not willing to save themselves. So if there is someone that you are putting yourself out of risk energetically, we need to cut that and create a boundary here. Because during the Libra full moon, you can't be helping and just going and out of your balance, out of your capacity to help all these people if they don't want to help themselves. So by doing that, this will give you more energy to play with your energy, to play a little bit with the unexpected change, with the craziness, and with this new knowing, you're gonna be able to breathe through it, but you're gonna also just like feel your inner child again. And this is so important because sometimes when we have so many changes that are outside of our control in our love life, in our relationships, in just in ourselves and knowing ourselves, we forget that we have the full control to play a little bit more. So just don't take yourself so seriously. Again, I said don't plan anything around this Libra full moon. It is not the time to plan group rose quartz. It's the time to take a break and to figure out the final card, to understand this whole reading, what isn't aligned. Look in the mirror and ask yourself what is not aligned. This chaos is happening to force you to shift what is not aligned in your life. And really observe it. What is not aligned and what do you need to change? Remember, this card, the round and round card, means that this has happened before. This lesson that is being highlighted is nothing new to you. It is a deep knowing that you know you have to do, but there is some fear. And yes, once that time comes, yes, you need to take that chance, take the leap and overcome it. I know it's gonna be hard, but remember why you're overcoming it. Remember why you're overcoming it. Go back to that why question. Let's see if there's any chakra cards that you guys can connect here with. Ooh, you guys have some cards here. Let's see. So, chakras. So the first card we have is impartiality. I know that's another reason why I'm saying don't make decisions. You are so impartial right now. You are so indecisive because of the chaos. You are so distracted. It's just so much energy being cluttered right now. Come back to your heart. Come back to that space. Come back and tune in. Ground your energy more. Breathe. Remember, find times to meditate more in your time. Why are you doing this? Because you're finding your why. You're finding your destiny. You're finding why these things that you just keep avoiding is avoiding you from having access to what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Libras love balance. And that's what the Libra is teaching you. It's communicating with you with the Aries energy coming through, that what you need to balance and to your destiny. And by doing that, we can really go through and take that leap and have the courage to take that leap into whatever part of our life we need to, that's being highlighted during the Libra full moon. Vanity. So this is just kind of a warning card. And I think this card is just saying that in the chaos, please, please, please do not communicate to the world that everything is fine. When things are not fine, that is okay. But you cannot just be acting and planning out things as if things are fine when the universe and you know that it is not. So be truthful, step into that space of not denial. You have some cards that are flipping out as soon as I'm saying that. Let's see what other cards we have for rose quartz. Okay guys, so you have 3 cards coming out. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And I love this card specifically for the Libra. So I embrace the aspect that my mind can guide me and I can just be in this meditative state and try to be in this balanced meditative state as much as possible. Maybe it's yoga, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's going for a walk, but allowing yourself to connect back to that creative energy by absolutely just surrendering to that breath and surrendering to the being in the chaos. Be the stillness in the chaos. That is your intention. Be the stillness in the chaos and you will guide yourself so much deeper. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Type that down below. I am thankful for the life and all the chaos and the things that are leaving my life and all the things that are being shown to me and all the things that I just can't make decisions for and have to detour right now, because I know that the universe has a better plan for me. And no matter what, I can't see everything right now. I just need to trust. Indecision goes so well with the impartiality. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So even in this time when you're not making big decisions, this is a time where you can start making decisions of what your intuition is trying to tell you though. So this is an opportunity for you to tune into your heart, decide from the space of the heart during this Libra full moon of why you are going through this chaos, why you need to finally heal from whatever you're avoiding that has been coming again and again and again and again. This is a deeper knowing. You know you have to get this done, but no one can do it but you. So I really hope you guys love this reading. This was such a beautiful Libra full moon. I hope you got clarity. Let me know down below what cards resonated with you and what is really hitting home. Don't forget to put in your calendar on the March 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We are meeting back here live for a live energy healing and meditation that I'd love for you to come to. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single week for you amazing, beautiful souls. And I love you guys so, so much. I hope you have an amazing full moon.